Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, we'll do that. Then that could be like lunch.
Hey, it's Jia. Let me know when you get this. You can text me. I'll be free all day. I just want to say this because I think we both knew of it, but I never said it explicitly. But I wanted to document something, create something as a part of our relationship to get to know each other better. And I think with the distance between us physically for 8 years, you've been in Alabama, now I'm in Jersey for college, a lot of what we talk about is our common and shared interests or life updates after hanging out with our friends. And that's fine, that's our lives, that's what happens. You know who my friends are and I know who your friends are. But I wanted to make intentional time to explore the past and to explore our progression of sisterhood and how we got from point A to where we are now. And I think we can both agree that my initial intentions failed. And that's okay. In hindsight, and with knowledge of everything that we've talked about, that is okay. At the moment, I think I was scrambling and I was desperate, and in my desperation, I was putting you in tough situations and spaces that I know you didn't want to be in, but I was forcing you to talk, forcing you to be vulnerable. I wanted us to both talk about the past and to dive deeper into our relationship, all while creating new memories together because I know that we both love to travel. So I booked us a trip to London in hopes of being able to do that. I wanted to document you from my perspective because that's how I view the world. I document, I film things, and you've been in my life since day one, so of course the two obvious factors are going to be entwined. Ideally, I wanted us to be vulnerable, and I wanted us to use this trip as a way to spark old memories from when we visited 10 years ago, and also as a basis to start talking about our childhood. And I also wanted to create new memories for us to talk about while I was recording, or in the future.
And then it'll be like a random street passing by, and then it'll be back to the scene.
It's like House Hunters kind of transitions.
No, but there's no talking. It's just like
it's just
now.
Yeah.
And then it'll go back to the scene. I'm like, well, what's the point?
Filler.
Then do more.
Like film more?
Yeah. Why am I watching 2 seconds of cars passing by? That's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, filler, I guess. Because it's a hard transition if they go from one to another.
Not if you write it well.
On reality TV.
Yeah, to learn how to write. When I say write.
And at first it was going well. Was it a little boring? Yes. Was it mundane? Yes. But it was starting exactly how I expected it to start. Slow and easing in and trying to get you used to the camera. And getting used to me holding it in front of you and asking you questions.
And then they'd be like, okay, let's go up to our, we have box seats. So it's so-and-so's box, so we're gonna sit there. And then it'd be like a display of, if you come to the theater, it'd be like a display of, going official. So oh, now so-and-so is dating so-and-so. But usually on the opposite box, it would be the rival or whoever would, the ex. So then...
Wait, is this enemies to lovers?
No. So then the ex would see across in your box that you're sitting at, you're dating this girl now, or you're dating this guy now.
It was going how I expected it to go until it wasn't.
Just leave it as just exploring our relationship.
And not the history of it?
Yeah, because the history is... You can't get that. You can only go forward. You can't go, back. It's like a pan of the photos. And it's
okay.
We became sisters on June 19th, 2000. That's...
And you don't like that?
No, because, why? Because at that point, I feel like AI could do it. You could just type it into AI and then, be like, we became sisters June 9th. It's not...
Okay.
it's not natural. It's not day to day.
So then what's natural to you? Like, you don't want to sit down and, like, talk. Is that what?
Yeah, like, don't ask me, like, questions that you're, like, how do you think you've progressed? It's like, then it just gives interview.
Okay.
Versus just, like, natural, like, oh my gosh, did you see that? Or, like, ha ha ha, we saw this TikTok. Or, like,
and I realized it was my fault. I don't think I communicated my initial thoughts well enough that I was creating a documentary, but you were seeing it as a day-to-day vlog. And I think that created tension and friction, which caused the lack of vulnerability and comfortability in being vulnerable. As our trip continued, I could tell the camera was becoming more grating and my questions were becoming more grating, and we just wanted to go home. And so that Friday morning when we woke up to see Dad's text that our flight had been canceled and that London Heathrow was shut down, I could hear our hearts break.
So the London Heathrow airport caught on fire last night at around 3 o'clock in the morning. And so it's not the fire. It's not the airport that caught on fire. It's the power structure that caught on fire. And so now it's about 90% contained per the news, but the whole airport is shut down because the airport has no power, essentially. They're saying that Terminal 2 and 4 has no power, and we're flying out of Terminal 3, but they shut the whole airport down until midnight tonight. And we didn't find out about this until we woke up this morning and found out that our flight is canceled. So now we're checked out of the hotel, where we're stuck in the lounge, and we are now waiting for Auntie Eliza to be finished with whatever she's doing, and then hopefully we can go to her house to chill and wait and see what we're gonna do. Our original flight was at 2 p.m. today. Right now it's 12:20 p.m. and we were supposed to leave for the airport today at 10 so that we can get there before noon. Then we would check in, ship our luggage, and then we're supposed to be on our way. But now the flights are canceled. We haven't gotten our flight rescheduled yet, so we don't know what else to do except for wait. And what's frustrating is that tomorrow we're supposed to go to a Devils Senators game, and that's at 7 p.m. And if we don't go, obviously if we don't make it back home in time, we're not going to go to that game. So, yeah, I'm sad, annoyed, frustrated, tired, and I just want to go home because I'm tired of, like, traveling.
We said it time and time again. We just wanted to go home, that we were tired, but more importantly, that we were just so sad and missing the hockey game that we booked.
4 days until your next flight. What? Wait, what? We're flying out, departing Tuesday.
I can't do that. Like, I can't do that. And I think that was when the thought was beginning to form, and then definitely solidified when we came back.
Can you chat with them?
That the mundane, the shared interests, the common memories is what creates our relationship. And that when I was trying to force you to be vulnerable and force you to tell me stuff that you didn't want to talk about, that didn't work because our relationship is so natural. That anything unnatural is grating and it just feels wrong and feels forced. I think that was just me not fully understanding our relationship well enough and forcing you into a narrative that is not completely true. That your view of our relationship is we can talk about the past and we can talk about our memories shared, but you would rather talk about the present, looking into the future, while I wanted you to look into the past and force you to just think about the past.
Oh my gosh! Stop! No! No!
I'm hoping that with what I filmed in the present and with hindsight knowledge now, I'm able to create something that best represents our sisterhood. Not with us explicitly talking about it, but rather with it being shown. Both the good parts and the more uncomfortable parts.
really pigmented. It's not even.
No, this one has more.
A lot more.
Is that even?
So after you listen to this, just call me back or text me. Yeah, okay, talk to you later. Bye.